It's 3 a.m., the house is quiet, and you are staring at the ceiling, replaying a mistake you made yesterday. It feels like your brain is broken. You know the worry isn't helping, but you can't turn it off. I used to think this was just how I was wired, that I was just an anxious person. Then I read Dale Carnegie's manual on the subject. He wrote, "How to Stop Worrying and Start Living," because he realized that worry isn't just annoying. It is a physical illness. It destroys your stomach, your heart, and your ability to think. You don't have to live in that mental loop. Here are the 10 practical strategies to shut the iron doors on the past and finally get some sleep. Lesson 1. Live in day-tight compartments. You cannot live in the future or the past. You can only live in the only time that exists, today. Carnegie uses the metaphor of a giant ocean liner. To keep a ship safe, the captain can press a button to shut the iron doors that separate the ship into watertight compartments. If water floods one section, the whole ship doesn't sink. You need to do this with your life. The past is a dead ocean. Shut the door on it. The future is an unpredictable storm. Shut the door on it. Live in the day-tight compartment of today. You can handle the burden of one day, but no one can handle the burden of yesterday and tomorrow carried at the same time. Focus on the 24 hours right in front of you. Lesson 2. The magic formula. Accept the worst. Uncertainty is the cause of fear. Acceptance is the cure. When you face a problem that is keeping you up at night, use the Willis H. Carrier formula. It has 3 steps. Step 1. Ask yourself, what is the absolute worst that can happen? Maybe you lose your job. Maybe you go bankrupt. Step 2. Accept it. Say to yourself, okay, if that happens, I will survive it. I will get a new job. I will start over. Once you accept the worst, you eliminate the fear. Your mind clears. Step 3. Calmly try to improve upon the worst. Acceptance releases the energy you need to fix the problem. Lesson 3. Keep busy. The human mind cannot think of 2 things at the same time. Why do we worry most when we are trying to sleep or relaxing on the couch? Because worry occupies the vacuum of an empty mind. Carnegie says, the secret of being miserable is having the leisure to bother about whether you are happy or not. The cure is action. Get lost in doing something. If you are worried, get up and clean the house. Write a report. Fix the car. It is physically impossible to be deeply depressed and actively busy at the same time. Action is the enemy of anxiety. Lesson 4. Don't saw sawdust. It is futile to worry about things that have already happened. Imagine seeing a man in a wood shop furiously sawing a pile of sawdust. You'd think he was crazy. You can saw wood, but you can't saw sawdust. It's already been sawed. Yet this is what we do when we obsess over past mistakes. I shouldn't have said that. I should have bought that stock. It's sawdust. It's done. Carnegie urges us to adopt a simple motto. Don't cry over spilled milk. Learn the lesson, log the experience, and turn your face forward. Replaying the past doesn't change it. It just ruins the present. Lesson 5. The Law of Averages. Most of the things you worry about will never happen. We are all drama queens in our own heads. We imagine the plane crashing, the business failing, or the diagnosis being terminal. Carnegie suggests looking at the law of averages. Ask yourself, based on the facts, What are the actual odds of this happening? The odds of a plane crash are 1 in millions. The odds that your headache is a brain tumor are microscopic. 99% of the things we worry about never come to pass. Look at the record. Don't let your imagination bully your intellect. Lesson 6. Cooperate with the inevitable. Fighting against reality creates internal friction that destroys you. There are things in life you can change and things you cannot. If it starts raining on your wedding day, getting angry won't stop the rain. It will just ruin the wedding. This is the art of cooperating with the inevitable. Be like the willow tree, which bends under the wind and survives, not the oak tree, which stays rigid and breaks. If a situation is beyond your control, say to yourself, "It is so. It cannot be otherwise." Acceptance isn't resignation. It's a strategy to conserve your energy for the battles you can win. Lesson 7. Put a stop-loss order on worry. Decide how much a problem is worth and refuse to pay more. In the stock market, a stop-loss order sells the stock automatically if it drops to a certain price to prevent further loss. Carnegie says we should do this with our annoyances. If you are waiting for a friend who is late, tell yourself, "I will worry about this for 10 minutes. If they aren't here by then, I am leaving or I am opening a book." Don't pay $100 worth of emotion for a 5-cent problem. Decide exactly how much anxiety a situation deserves, pay it, and then stop. Do not overpay for your troubles. Lesson 8. Count your blessings, not your troubles. The ratio of things going right versus wrong is usually 90 to 10. This sounds like a cliché, but Carnegie frames it brutally. He asks, would you sell your 2 eyes for $1 billion? Would you sell your legs, your family? Obviously not. That means you are sitting on assets worth more than the combined wealth of the Rockefellers and the Fords. Yet, we ignore the 90% of things going right to obsess over the 10% going wrong. This ingratitude is the fuel for our misery. Force yourself to list what is working in your life. Gratitude isn't just moral, it's medicinal. Lesson 9. Be yourself. Envy is ignorance. Imitation is suicide. A huge source of modern anxiety is the pressure to be someone else. We look at social media and feel inadequate because we aren't as rich, fit, or happy as the people we see. Carnegie says, "You are something new in this world. Never before, since the beginning of time, has there been another person exactly like you." Trying to be someone else creates a neurosis because you are fighting your own nature. Cultivate your own garden. Play your own instrument. Peace comes from being comfortable in your own skin, flaws and all. Lesson 10. If you have a lemon, make lemonade. Profiting from your losses is the mark of high intelligence. The fool rages against a misfortune. The wise man asks, "How can I use this?" Carnegie tells the story of a man who bought a farm in Florida, only to find the soil was useless for farming and infested with rattlesnakes. He was ruined. Then he had an idea. He started canning the rattlesnake meat and selling the venom to labs for anti-venom. He turned a liability into an asset. This is the ultimate lesson. Negative experiences are raw material. Don't just bear your burden. Ask yourself how you can turn that burden into a benefit. If you found these 10 lessons helpful, hit that like button and subscribe. Thanks for watching, keep reading, and I'll see you in the next summary.